Part 1. If your pants have legs that are way too long and you keep stepping on them, or they bunch up around your shoes, do not worry. I'm going to show you a few simple tricks to shorten your pant legs without cutting them at all. Here comes the first method. Start by turning your pants inside out. Take your time and smooth the fabric so there are no twists or folds. Now grab a measuring tape or a ruler. Measure from the bottom edge of the pant leg and mark the length where you want your new hem to be. You can use tailored chalk, a washable marker, or even a tiny pencil dot. Make sure your mark is straight so your new hem does not look crooked when you finish. Next step. Fold the extra fabric upward along the line you just marked. What you are doing is creating a new cuff while keeping the original hem tucked inside that fold. The original edge should sit neatly on the inside of your new fold, so no one can see it from the outside. Adjust the fabric until it feels even all the way around. Now you need to hold the two layers of fabric together so they do not slip while you sew. You can use straight pins if you have them. If not, you can also use small clips or even small pieces of wire to hold the layers in place. Place them vertically every few inches so both layers stay aligned. After you have everything secure, flip the pant leg right side out again. Make sure your fold is still smooth. It is time to sew. Stitch along the inner edge of the fold. Keep your needle very close to the inside. Fold line around 2 to 3 millimeters away from the fabric edge. This way the thread will barely show when the pant leg is turned back out. Go all the way around with even stitches. It does not have to be perfect, but try to stay steady so the seam looks neat from the outside. By the way, where are you watching this video from? Leave a comment and let me know. I love seeing viewers from different places. When you finish, tie a firm knot at the end of the thread so it will not come loose. Trim any extra thread. Now turn the folded hem back outward and check your work. Look closely to make sure the original hem is completely hidden on the inside. If it peeks out a little, tuck it in and adjust. Finally, take an iron and press the new fold flat. Move the iron slowly and apply a little steam if you can. This will make your new hem look crisp, clean, and natural, almost like it came from the store. That is it. You just shortened your pant leg without cutting anything at all, and it still looks professional. Part 2. Now let us move on to the second method. This one is even faster, and you do not need to turn the fabric inside out. Keep your pants exactly as they are. Take your measuring tape again and decide how short you want the pant leg to be. Mark the new hemline clearly. Remember to mark both the front side and the back side of the pant leg so they line up evenly. You can make a few small dots or a straight line across. The more accurate your marking is, the cleaner your result will look. Now grab your needle and thread. Start from the inside of the pant leg. Push the needle up from the wrong side of the fabric right along the edge of the original hem. Then push it down again toward your first marking. What you are doing is creating long stitches that run across the fabric. Repeat this process over and over. Make one stitch parallel to the next one all the way along your new hemline. Try to keep the stitches spaced evenly. They do not have to be perfect, but they should run in straight lines. Once you finish the stitching across the front side of the pant leg, do not cut the thread yet. Hold the end of the thread firmly and pull gently. As you pull, the fabric will begin to gather and shorten. That is exactly what you want. Keep pulling until the pant leg is raised to your desired length. Make sure the folds look even and not bunched up in one spot. Now repeat the same stitching for the back side of the pant leg. Again, run long parallel stitches along the marked line. Have you tried this method before? If you have a different trick for shortening pant legs without cutting them, share it in the comments. I would love to learn from you too. When you finish, pull the thread to tighten the fabric just like you did with the front. Slowly adjust the gathers until both front and back look symmetrical. After all the stitching is done and the gathers are set the way you want, push the needle back through to the inside of the pant leg. Tie a tight knot to secure everything. Make sure the knot is hidden on the inside so no one will see it when you wear the pants. Now take a moment to admire your work. All the stitches are hidden and your pant leg is officially shorter. If you want a cleaner finish, take your iron and press along the new hemline. This will smooth out the fabric and help the folds sit flat. Part 3. Before ending today's video, let me share one more little trick to deal with the extra fabric after shortening your pant leg. This method helps secure the fabric neatly without showing any visible stitches on the outside. Start from the inside of the hem. Push your needle upward right at the inner edge of the fold. When the needle just barely comes out on the outside of the fabric, use your index finger or your thumb to hold a small loose loop of thread on the surface. Do not pull it tight yet. You are forming a tiny loop on top of the fabric. Next, send the needle back down into the inside of the pant leg, placing it very close to where it first came out. Pull gently until the loop locks in place. It should look like a small teardrop sitting on the surface. Repeat the same motion. Bring the needle up from the inside. Hold a small loop of thread. Send the needle back down close to the first point, but this time pass the needle through the loop before pulling. Continue this pattern all the way across the folded area. Just remember, up from the inside, hold the loop, down close to the entry point, needle through the loop, then pull gently. When you reach the last stitch, pass the needle through the final loop to secure it. Now take the point of your needle and carefully separate the little teardrop loops, so each one opens slightly at the top. Once they are all separated, grab the main thread and pull gently in one steady motion. You will see the loops flatten and disappear into the fabric. At this moment, all the stitches are hidden, and the excess fabric is fully secured without any visible thread on the outside. Push your needle back into the inside of the pant leg, tie a small knot, and trim the thread. And just like that, you have locked the extra fabric in place without showing a single stitch on the outside of your pants. Which trick did you like the most? Let me know in the comments, because I love hearing what works best for you. If you have a different way to shorten pant legs without cutting them, do not be shy. Share it so everyone can learn together. If this video helped you, give it a like and save it so you can come back to it later. And if you want more simple sewing tips just like this, make sure to follow for the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.